Hi there, thanks for joining me today. Today's project's a little different. I want to show you how to use this Movers and Shapers die. It's actually the Curly Label Bigs die, and it comes like, it's a long one. I can't really show you on the computer, the screen there, but it comes with this open area that has a magnet in the bottom. And then it comes with these different shapes that you're going to use that you can position anywhere to cut out on your card. So this opening is a standard 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and it does have a scoring blade here that it'll score your card if you've not done that. And as you progress down the die, it would actually cut your cardstock if you didn't already pre-cut it to that 4 1/4 width. Now I'm just going to use this area today to show you something that one of my sidelines showed at the last downline meeting that I thought was kind of neat. Now I didn't see her presentation, so I may not be doing it the same, or you may have seen something different, but I thought this was kind of a neat technique. So I'm actually using a 4 1/4 by 12 inch piece of cardstock. Now here I'll show you the 5 1/2. So this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I've just decorated it with some DSP and some cardstock. I then scored at another 3 1/4 inches here, or 8 3/4 from the other end. And then again, I've got a 3 1/4 inch gap here. Now I just did this so when my card's folded shut, it's not quite perfectly centered, as it would be if it was an 8 1/2 by 11. But what I want to show you is how to get a heart cut out of this, but only part of a heart that's going to pop up. So what I'm going to do is okay, so if I were to look at this, I want a heart cut out of this part right here. So to get the heart cut out of that part, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay my cardstock on my Movers and Shapers die. So I'm just going to position this where I want it. So I've got it there. Okay. And now I'm going to lay my cardstock on top so it fits in that 4 1/4 inch groove. And then I'm going to line it up so the tip of my heart and the center of my heart are on that crease. Okay, so once I have that, you kind of got to be careful here. I'm just going to position that down. But now, because I only want it to cut here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use one of my small blades, or one of my small pads, I mean, and I'm just going to position it so it lines up with the crease of that card. Hopefully you can see that. So this just stops on the crease of the card here. And I'm just going to turn the knob here. As I run it through my Big Shot, the only place it's going to cut is where that pad is. So, sorry, as I try not to hit the tripod here. There we go. Here we go, stand up. It's kind of funny cutting and avoiding the tripod legs. Here we go. Here, let me just do it. Alright, sorry about that. So hopefully you can see now that it's run through the Big Shot. I've taken that top plate off, and as I slide it through, what you're going to be left with is my card with a heart opening up and punched through there. And then of course you could embellish that with a piece of the Designer Series paper, because the neat thing about a Mover and Shapers die is this heart is a smidge smaller than the handheld punch. So I can put that DSP just on that heart, and I've got myself kind of a neat, tricky fold on a card with that heart punched out. And you can do that with the star, with the Curly Label, I mean with any of them you could do that. So it's just a neat way to use that plate on your card, or the clear plate, to do some cutting. So I'll finish embellishing up this card and I'll show you the finished product. Thanks for coming out.